So we're just going to cover seam this now. It's going to be quite a sharp contrast because it's pink, but I'm not going to change the thread colour. So what we're going to do, I've turned it the right way out. I'm going to cover seam the neck first just to hold it. So I'm going to lift up the presser foot, place this underneath, if I can. Okay, and then try and place it so that this edge of the collar is against this edge roughly of where the foot is. So I'm looking at that needle wants to be over this part. Once I've placed it into position, I'm going to start to cover seam. I don't really want to put it under much tension at all, so I want to help feed it a little bit just so it doesn't stretch out too much. Okay, so again, as I go, I might move the fabric. I probably should have put this inside out. It probably would have been better to stitch it that way. So I'm just trying to keep this folded edge lined up with the edge of the foot so it stitches on it, and I'm going to work round. Okay, because this can have a top looper on, you just got to be careful of this looper coming against your fingers. Okay, I can move it around. Make sure the seam is facing underneath in the right way. And same when it comes to the shoulder pieces here. And then, because this doesn't lock on or lock off, what you're going to need to do is run the seam over the top of itself for a little while. Take this knob on the right hand side, turn it back down, lift it up just to release the tension, lift the foot up, draw it away, cut. You'll be left with a couple of loose threads to cut so you can trim them off. So I'll just do the hem. Then I won't do the cuff on this, I'm just going to do the hem and the top. Okay, so again, I'm going to take it, place it this way, lift the foot up, place it underneath so I can line this edge up roughly with where I know it wants to be. So I'm stitching correctly, and then I'm just going to need to make sure I'm always pushing the seam edge back in towards the body of the garment. Try not to put it under any tension. And then I just want to feed it continually underneath here. And I'm just using my fingers to draw these away from each other, just so it folds on the right point. So again, there's a lot of this hem. You want to just keep it at a speed that you feel comfortable. Again, when it's the wrong way, just tuck the seam back up the right way like that. And we've nearly come round. So the end is in sight there. We just want to line these up. So the middle of this is down the middle of the stitch. The stitch overlaps itself. Same thing again, we've finished. Pull the needles down, through, back up. That should release them, and then we can take it out, draw them out enough, trim them off, and that is that done. So now we've got this nice edge here. You can see it's just stitched back. We've kept it at that right distance, and it's holding all the seam allowance this side on the underside. And it just means it should sit a bit nicer both at the neck and at the body. Okay.